Because I know that the one person you wanted the most was Shakur Stevenson. So, how did that all kind of come about? Like, what happened there after you calling him out?
He said he wanted me to fight his son. He said, give my son an opportunity, and then I'll fight you. Or he said, if you don't, I won't fight you.
The boxing world just got hit with another explosive twist, and fans are already buzzing about what could become one of the sport's most intense rivalries. What started as a simple call-out has now turned into a heated war of words, with Shakur Stevenson refusing to stay silent after being challenged by Oshaquie Foster. Instead of backing down, Stevenson fired back with confidence, stressing that he has no intention of letting anyone question his status or abilities. His response instantly grabbed attention across the boxing community, adding even more fuel to an already growing feud. As both fighters continue exchanging verbal shots, the tension is rising fast, and supporters on both sides are demanding answers inside the ring rather than on social media. With pride, reputation, and potential future opportunities at stake, this clash is becoming impossible to ignore. The big question now is simple. Will these words lead to a blockbuster showdown, or is the drama only just beginning? For anyone thinking this rivalry was cooling down, Shakur Stevenson quickly proved otherwise. Taking to social media, he blasted Oshaquie Foster for constantly mentioning his name, dismissing claims that he was ever bullied or chased out of a gym. Stevenson stressed that he has never backed away from a challenge and is more than willing to settle the debate in the ring. He doubled down with more fiery posts, insisting that the fight should happen immediately and rejecting any excuses about weight differences or timing. According to Shakur, Foster wanted the spotlight, and now it's time to back up the talk. But Foster wasn't intimidated by the response. He confidently stated that he feels powerful, trusts his skills completely, and believes that if Stevenson makes even one mistake or loses focus, the outcome could be disastrous for him.
I feel strong, and I feel like I can do anything in that ring. So, like, if he get reckless or get out of hand like he think he is, and it's gonna be a bad night for him to stop overlooking me. That I'm one of the best fighters in the world.
As the rivalry continues to intensify, Oshaquie Foster is making it clear that his mindset goes far beyond simply getting his hand raised. Speaking with complete confidence, Foster revealed that he plans to enter the ring with an aggressive mentality and believes this matchup is personal enough to demand more than a points victory. He wants to not just outbox Shakur Stevenson, but also to prove he's the better fighter. Foster has repeatedly emphasized his strength, confidence, and belief in his abilities, suggesting that he sees vulnerabilities in Stevenson that he can exploit when the moment comes. With emotions running high and neither man willing to back down, the tension surrounding this potential showdown is reaching another level, making the fight even more compelling for boxing fans.
Look, we all know that you also want to fight Shakur Stevenson. You've called for it, and of course Shakur's on the pound-for-pound list. That's what you want. You want and you believe that you deserve that kind of recognition. Ray Ford trains alongside Shakur Stevenson and with his cousin, and you said the following about a fight against Shakur. He said, I feel like I'm going against Shakur and his camp across the ring. I want to see everybody who's over there helping you. That is the motivation. All of you are going to be crying together. You're going to be hurt together. Do you feel a win here can create a mandate from the fans and the public to see you and Shakur Stevenson?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I feel like it's setting up. It's setting up exactly how we want it. You know, how God intended for it to happen, and it's just happening like that.
Foster didn't stop with his warnings toward Shakur Stevenson alone. He also directed his message toward those backing Stevenson, making it clear that he believes everyone supporting his rival is overlooking what he brings to the table. That added layer of intensity has turned what was already a competitive matchup into something far more personal. The exchanges are no longer just about rankings, titles, or future opportunities. They're about pride, respect, and proving a point. Every interview, social media post, and public statement seems to raise the temperature even higher. Fans have taken notice, with many now viewing this as one of the most emotionally charged rivalries in boxing today. As both fighters continue trading verbal shots, anticipation keeps building, and the demand for them to settle their differences inside the ring grows louder by the day.
Shakur, Grandpa, everybody over there helping them, trying to give them tips how to beat me. I've never seen nothing like it. Like to be real with you, that's how nervous, and they know that I'm the truth. So I just take it as a compliment as well. Like if you need all that help, and all these people feel like they got to come give you advice and tell you this and that, and that show the caliber fighter I am. So. Um, I just can't wait to prove that, like, to show them that none of that's gonna work. None of that's gonna work, and for sure, after this fight, I expect the public, I expect the fans, everybody to demand the Shakur fight once we get rid of his boy. See, that's the thing. They can't fight for him. They can't fight for him, and that's it's just exciting because. I feel like with the Fulton fight, I didn't get my just due. Even though he was with Bozy and with Boots and all these guys, he messed it up with coming in heavy. I feel like this fight is going to be like, all right, you had all these guys against you, everybody, like not even just the fighters, the coaches, everybody, and you went out there and showed who you really is. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited.
Shakur Foster has left absolutely no doubt about where he stands when it comes to a potential showdown with Shakur Stevenson. Rather than calling for easier opponents or looking in another direction, Foster has consistently pushed for this fight, making it clear that he views it as one of the biggest opportunities of his career. His confidence has been impossible to miss, as he continues to speak like a fighter who truly believes he has the tools to hand Stevenson one of the toughest challenges of his career. Foster appears eager to move past the online exchanges and verbal sparring, preferring to let his skills do the talking under the bright lights. In his eyes, this is a fight that makes sense for both competitors and for the fans. Now, he's simply waiting for the opportunity to prove that his confidence is justified when the bell finally rings.
Like he's the lower version of Shakur, so I show what I can do to him, so let's see what Shakur gonna do. I like the build up, I like the animosity that came with it. It just raises my game. It pushes me to another level. It's all up to Shakur and them now. He said he the man. I told him we can do it at 40, we can do it at 35, whichever one he want to do. That's a big fight. We can do it right here in Houston, Toyota Center or something, and I feel like the world want to see it now, so we just got to wait and see.
Following Shakur Foster's impressive victory over Ford, former world champion Regis Prograis shared his thoughts on both the performance and the growing talk surrounding a potential clash with Shakur Stevenson. Prograis gave Foster credit for the way he handled business in the ring, recognizing the skill, confidence, and momentum he gained from such an important win. At the same time, he pointed out that calling out Stevenson is a completely different challenge, as Shakur is widely regarded as one of the most technically gifted fighters in the sport today. While Prograis respected Foster's ambition and willingness to chase the biggest fights available, he suggested that stepping in against Stevenson would represent a far greater test than anything he has faced recently. His comments added another interesting perspective to one of boxing's most talked about potential matchups.
He did catch a few punches. The first round thing fall out the ring, that surprised me and stuff like that. But I knew animosity would come in the ring, but I mean, it didn't surprise me. I knew that was gonna happen. Shaq was gonna outbox him, shot skills. Once I saw Shaq start smiling, I saw Shaq like 100 times. So I know his skills, I know how good he is. Once he started getting his rhythm, once he started smiling, it's like it's damn near over. You don't agree with the part when it was even? No, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know what I don't never saw. I knew Shaq was up. I don't never think about this round. I don't do that. You can take a 5-year-old and be like, who won that fight? Take a 5-year-old and say like, who do you think won that fight?
Prograis made it clear that Shakur Foster has done an excellent job of raising his profile and putting himself in the spotlight with his recent performances and bold callouts. However, he emphasized that gaining attention and building momentum is only part of the journey. According to Prograis, the true measure of a fighter comes when they face the very best competition available. That is why he views a potential matchup with Shakur Stevenson as such a significant moment for Foster's career. Stevenson's skill set, ring IQ, and experience at the highest level present a challenge unlike most others in boxing today. Prograis suggested that if Foster truly wants to prove he belongs among the sport's elite names, defeating a fighter of Stevenson's caliber would be the ultimate statement. Until then, questions will remain, and only a showdown inside the ring can provide the answers fans are looking for.
Gotta happen. I feel like they gotta make it happen. It's a big. I know Shakur won't bigger fight. They got real animosity. I feel like they gotta make it happen. Man, Shakur should give Shaq that opportunity. You know, Shaq is, for me, I've been saying, well, I'm a Christian. Even when I was up on top, I said Shaq is one of the best in the world. He just didn't have the name. Now, I'm getting that name. You know, and with Shakur fight, shit, Shaq might be, he beat Shakur. You know, now I'm not gonna say he is or he ain't. I don't know. It's a last fight. I feel like what's up? Hey, what's up? I feel like he's gonna win the fight, but we'll see. If he does, we gotta put Shaq in top 5.
The debate surrounding a potential Shakur Stevenson versus Ashaqui Foster showdown continues to grow louder, with fighters, analysts, and fans all weighing in from different angles. Some believe Foster's confidence, size, and relentless pursuit of the fight make him a legitimate threat, while others argue that Shakur is simply making smart business decisions rather than avoiding anyone. The ongoing sparring stories, public callouts, and heated exchanges have only added more fuel to the fire, turning this into one of boxing's most talked about rivalries. Whether it's questions about timing, risk versus reward, or who truly has the upper hand stylistically, one thing is certain: interest in this matchup keeps getting bigger. If the fight eventually gets made, it could answer months of speculation and settle the debate once and for all. What do you think happens if these two finally meet in the ring? Drop your prediction in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking boxing news, fight analysis, and all the latest updates from the world of boxing.